Fuck, what's going on YouTube? You know it is, this your boy the Flight Mike, and I'm coming at you guys with another NBA 2K14 Next Gen MyTEAM mode gameplay, video today. And you can see we're gonna start this out right, man. I'm gonna open up this legendary Houston Rockets bundle, hoping for Hakeem or Clyde or something, but we get Kenny the Jet Smith. And he's gonna be okay. I think I'm gonna throw him into my lineup for this next couple of games, just so we can be open-minded, try him out, see how that goes. So let's get on to it, you guys. Here's our first game. You can see DeMar DeRozan loses the ball. He's able to dunk it back in. We are down by 6 at this point, but it's okay. I'm not really worried. I have a huge confidence and faith in my team, especially with the emergence of DeMar DeRozan. Look at this guy taking it coast to coast over here in traffic. He's still able to get the layup to go. We're only down by 4, but much later in the game this happens. You can see Ray McCallum's going to pass it to Tyson Chandler, back to McCallum. He's able to make it, but we're experiencing some connectivity issues here, and that's how I lose a game. I was so frustrated about that. It really annoyed me, but it's not the way you really want to start out a seed. So we're going to go and try to console ourselves with a couple more pack openings. I'm going to open up this Emerald pack right here, hoping to get Emerald Paul George or Emerald Andre Drummond. My boy D Coop's pulling these cards every single day. It's really getting frustrating not getting anything. So I have faith in this. You know, I feel like I could do it. I'm patient. So you can see we're going to get this jersey over here. It's a duplicate, and then we get a duplicate Steven Adams. Yay. Alright, so we're going to move on to our next game. You can see this is my lineup. This is how it's going to look for the next couple of games. And he has a pretty decent lineup himself. He has Ruby Iggy and all of them. He has Rudy Gay. But you can see Rudy Gay's on the ground right there for some reason. So I sink this 3, right? And what happens here is you can see Rudy Gay's being helped up by Iguodala, Craig Hodges, and his teammates, and he pretty much quits because of that. He's like, oh, you bruised one of my players, then I don't really want to play you anymore. So after feeling very depressed about the series of events that just unfolded, I went and opened up a pack just so I could feel a little better about myself. So you can see that I get Mario Chalmers in this pack, so not really something that I should feel better about. I get this jersey. I wonder if there's any collections that include uniforms. I really highly doubt it because they have them in Madden. Don't really think they have them here. But my next opponent has a stacked lineup. Michael Jordan, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, Horace Grant coming off the bench. I really am worried about this opponent. Gotta give him my best. So you can see first play, I give it to Rodney Stuckey. Rodney Stuckey's able to take it all the way to the rack. And if you guys notice, I actually benched Eric Gordon. Why? Because his jump shot's impossible. He went 0 for 6 for me in the game. And honestly, he wasn't doing much for me, so I figured it's best that we bench him and try out Rodney Stuckey. So far, Rodney Stuckey's been responding. Afterwards, you can see DeMar DeRozan's going to start going himself. He's able to get that layup to go, and we build up a nice little lead for ourselves, man. So you can see he's going to inbound this to LeBron James. LeBron's going to get it to Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard's going to take this in. We're able to play some good defense. So Dikembe Mutombo gets the rebound, throws a Peyton Manning-like pass to DeMar DeRozan, who's able to do a nice 360 dunk, and we keep our lead. So you can see afterwards, Josh Smith is going to get his foul and one, and you can see we increase our lead to double digits a bit later in the game. Bill Laimbeer, did you really just miss a wide open layup? I should bench you for that. Goodness God, man. But it's all gravy Davy because we find Jared Dudley in the corner for a 3. Well, not in the corner, but you guys know what I'm saying. Afterwards, we're going to go to Rodney Stuckey. He fears the 3 at this point. Then we go to DeMar DeRozan, who's going to sink one as well. So everything's working out really well for us at this point. You can see Kenny Smith is going to bring this ball up, and my opponent is trailing a little bit behind. I see Rodney Stuckey wide open for 3, and we're just going to shoot it, man. If he's wide open, obviously he's going to let it go. So afterwards, my opponent sees my success with 3-pointers, so he thinks I'm going to try this one out for myself. Doesn't really work out so well, as Kenny Smith is going to take this coast to coast, foul, and one. And look at this. LeBron's like, did I really just deflect it in for the end one? And you can see we're just going up by 3s at this point. Seriously, every single possession has been like a 3-point upswing for us. We are increasing our score by 3-point intervals each possession. Up until this point, you can see he plays some really nice defense. LeBron James is trying to take it on the break, dishes it to Kevin McHale, finds Horace Grant. He's going to go back to LeBron James, and they're just having trouble trouble at this point finding someone until finally he dishes it off to Afro Kobe Froby Bryant, and he's able to make a deep 2-pointer. A little bit later, and you can see they're on a bit of a run. They cut down the lead to only 5. So here comes Michael Jordan, and of course we have Kenny Smith on this guy, man. I don't know why he's not going to MJ every single play, but we leave him wide open for 3. We are not so good at guarding the perimeter, rightfully so, because look at who's on my team. So afterwards, LeBron James misses a free throw, and we're able to come back the other way in transition, get a nice alley-oop to DeMar DeRozan. And I love alley-oops because they're great momentum shifters, because you can see right now DeMar DeRozan's going to start performing. We're up by 7. We're doing well again. It doesn't look like he's going to come back for us, at least up until this point. He starts shooting threes with Michael Jordan again, and he kind of discovers the 3-point jumper, kind of like when Thomas Edison discovered the light bulb. His life became much more easier because he's going to go to Kawhi Leonard over here, and now the lead is only down to single possession. So I try to reciprocate, man. I try to come back with a 3 of my own. That doesn't really work out. You can see they're in transition. Kawhi Leonard for 3, and he's able to tie up the game. So now this game just became that much more competitive. I'm going to my go-to guy, DeMar DeRozan. He's going to take that in and get us a nice little 2-point lead. What I'm getting uncomfortable because literally he's just driving it up to the left-handed side and jacking up threes with his 3-point shooter. So Raja Bell shoots a 3. He's going to miss it right here. Rebound Josh Smith, but that gets blocked. He's going to get it to Jared Dudley, who's wide open. So that was a very lucky deflection for me. And you can see later on in the gameplay, we're going to come back in transition. I find Jared Dudley once more in the corner, and he's going to get that to go, and our lead is once again back up to 7. So now we're in the 4th quarter. There's no time to mess around. We got to keep it up. We're doing really well so far, but we just got to defend the shot in perimeter. Look at this. Kawhi Leonard didn't even have room to move. He somehow got that shot to go. So here comes Rodney Stuckey. He's going to find a wide open Kenny the Jet Smith. Doesn't go, but Dikembe Mutombo is right there. And wow, that rhymed. You can see Michael Jordan's going to dish it off to Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard is on fire. Michael Jordan's making his 3s, and this is the point where I start getting worried because he has those momentum shifting players. He has Michael Jordan, LeBron James, who are pretty clutch in NBA 2K, man. So you got to be very careful. I really am trying to get points to go as much as possible. So here are some smart shots. You can see DeMar DeRozan is carrying us on his back, showing us his clutch attributes, and LeBron James missing a wide open 3. Rebound Zach Randolph, and look at DeMar DeRozan. He's going to throw this one down. We're up by 5 with a minute and a half to go in the 4th quarter. So we just got to play some good defense. Michael Jordan's going to hit us with the fadeaway shot, and the lead is only down to a possession. So at this point, you can see I'm going to go to Rodney Stuckey. Rodney Stuckey is going to bring this ball up. I find DeMar DeRozan wide open for 3, and that's going to seal the game for us, man. You can see at this point, he's going to come out, chuck some 3s with LeBron James. That's not really going to go. We're going to just run the clock out at this point. He's going to try to foul me eventually. And you can see DeMar DeRozan just ices it over there. And that's going to be it, you guys. If you like this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. I just got into UCLA, you guys, so I'm amped up. I'm your boy, The Flight Mike, and I'm signing out. Bark.